Waxahachie ISD is a growing school district that embraces innovative curriculum and teaching methods while still honoring our traditions of excellence. Our academic programs and exceptional teachers and staff allow every student to excel on every campus, every day. Waxahachie ISD's fine arts, athletic, career and technical education, and other extracurricular programs are respected throughout the state for their long histories of success. We are proud to be a vital part of the city of Waxahachie as we work hard each day to educate the next generation of our city's leaders. We are Hatchie Forever. Roll Tide.
Hi, welcome back to Becky's Kitchen. The holidays are great, but they're tiring and exhausting, and I'm so glad that finally we can just relax and we don't have to bake cookies and make fancy food, but we still have to eat. And so I have this wonderful recipe. It's called barbecue sloppy joes. Now, I love sloppy joes anyway, but this is just, if you don't really know how to barbecue, you can do this and it tastes like it. So it's really cool and it's really easy. You take 1 pound of ground beef, and I use ground sirloin. You don't want to use ground chuck because I did that last time and it was too much fat. You drain the fat after you brown the meat, and then we'll just add these other ingredients. 1 cup of water, 4 tablespoons of tomato paste. And sometimes you got to watch out. This is just plain tomato paste. Sometimes it has Italian seasoning or garlic, and that's probably good too, but I just want to go with the plain one. Just put that in there, and I don't use a measuring spoon. I don't think it really matters. It's not baking. Baking is precise. This other stuff, whatever. Okay, I'm going to kind of stir that around for just a little bit. Okay, the next thing I'm going to add is 3 tablespoons of barbecue sauce. Hence the barbecue. One. And you know, this, you don't have to be precise about this either. If you like barbecue, you can put a little bit more. Mix that all around. Just gonna heat this until everything thickens up a little bit. And the last ingredient, this is a packet of dry mushroom soup. Now, we only need 2 tablespoons in there, but if you go on the top, you're not going to get the good stuff. So dig down to the bottom of the packet a little bit. And that's why we don't put any more salt in there, because this is salty. And seriously, this is getting close to being done. Just make sure that the tomato paste has melted into it. And let it simmer a little bit just to kind of thicken up. That's burning my hand. There we go. You could do this ahead of time. Then, you know, put it in a little plastic bowl in the fridge. Heat it up when you're ready. Now, while that is simmering, we're going to make some jazzed up chips. So while the sloppy joes are simmering away, we're going to make some jazzed up potato chips. Now, I've been to 2 very fancy restaurants recently, and they served these kind of potato chips. And so I figured out what they did. They just got kettle chips. You have to use kettle chips. And they warmed them up enough to get the grease a little liquidy. And then they put whatever seasoning they wanted to on it. And I think it was ranch mix. So that's what I did, and they're really good. So we pop them in the oven, a 350-degree oven. You can just watch, and you can see when they start to get kind of shiny, that means they're ready to come out and get their dusting of ranch. 350 for probably 5 minutes. Okay, the chips have been in the oven for about 5 minutes, and they're getting a little, you know, the oil in them is kind of loosened up a bit. So don't use much of this at first because, you know, it's salty also, but it sure does enhance the flavor. Just sprinkle it. You can sprinkle this seasoning anywhere you want. And when it cools a little bit, I'm going to put them in the bowl and then try to eat just one. I think the sloppy joes are thick enough. I'm going to change them into a serving bowl. Frankly, when I make this for the family, I double the recipe because, you know, very good and keeps in the fridge. And you can do it on an open face sandwich or over a baked potato, I think would be good. You know, lots of possibilities with not too much labor involved. Okay. Full-size buns if you want. I think sliders are fun. And then whatever you like on your barbecue sandwiches. This is slaw, which I did not make. I bought the little kit. It's good. You got onions, you got pickles, whatever else you want, you can put it on your sloppy joes. And then finish it off with these really good jazzed up chips. Easy and quick and good. Thank you for coming to Becky's Kitchen. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.